What's good, guys? All right, let me start the live stream here. All right. Oh shit, I'm deafened for some reason. All right, what's good, guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right. Oh my goodness, guys, join quick, join quick, join quick. No, guys, the setup that I have is playing out, bro. Hold on, I gotta start my screen share and everything, bro. Please don't play out without us, man. Please, 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 please. Okay, it's not. Oh, thank God. Okay, hold on, guys. I have to fix a few things here. On my stream. Okay, there. I think that's good. Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. We are looking at a setup coming to market open. I'm seeing quite a few things, or not really a few things. I'm seeing one thing that I do like, mainly on ES over here. No, I'm not in longs yet, but I am looking at it. All right, guys. I kind of woke up a little bit early today. Yesterday, you guys know I kind of woke up a little bit late, and I was all over the place. But today, not the case. All right, so coming to market open today, guys. I'm not really focusing on NQ. If you guys look at my chart and you pay attention up here, you guys might notice that I'm currently charting on ES. And the main reason for this is mainly because NQ does not have anything that I really want to trade nearby, unless it's all the way up here, which I'm not really trying to wait for. But on ES, on the other hand, we do have this 15-minute gap that we're currently trying to inverse. So I might look to enter soon before I keep talking. Because I really have to lock in on an entry if I do want to get it here. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. Just lock in. Like I said, today we're probably gonna be looking at ES for now. So obviously just pay attention to that. If we do get an entry, just make sure you're charting on ES. On NQ, there's not much I really want to be trading here, at least yet. Although we do have a 5-minute gap here. ES does look really, really good in terms of a setup, especially if you want to seek higher. Now, I'm obviously going to give this trade a little bit more time to kind of expand and really break out of this range here, because NQ did take out this high and it might want to reject back down. So I obviously don't want to be rushing anything on ES, although we do have a pretty good bullish setup. Right now on ES, we did take out this level of liquidity at the London high, or no, it's not the it's an internal high, at 6949. So obviously, as you guys see, yes, we have inverse this fair value gap, but I haven't entered off the rip. But I'm about to. I just don't want to be rushing anything today. I'm just a little bit worried that NQ might be working with the DOL sweep here. So I want to make sure that NQ picks up a little bit more buying before ES does. Although we might get a later entry, I don't even care. I just want to make sure that we're getting good buying pressure coming in on ES to make sure that we really pump up here and really hold this up. Because I don't want to be working with the DOL sweep right as we get the inverse. You know what I mean? Especially while NQ is doing this. So I definitely want to be very careful here. But yeah, once again, guys, for those tuning in, coming to market open, I'm kind of mainly watching ES today. And there's a very specific reason. ES has quite a bit of a good setup, as you guys saw at 3 in the morning. On the 15-minute time frame, we created a huge bearish value gap here, which we did not inverse. We actually rejected from throughout the 8 a.m. time range. And if you look at NQ, yes, we created that same exact fair value gap, but we actually ended up filling it and never really doing much from it, right? So there's not much that we can really use on NQ, whether we wanted to or not. But on ES, on the other hand, we definitely can with the right confirmations, which is take out the drawn liquidity at 949.25, see if we can hold above it or maybe reject from it with the DOL sweep and go from there, all right? And currently we took it out and we're holding above it with quite a bit of some good buying pressure. We're just waiting on NQ to kind of pick up and hold above 674.50. So we can actually confirm a bullish bias on both ES and NQ, so we don't get screwed over by NQ, even though ES might be bullish. All right, yeah, ES is pumping up a little bit here, so I might look to get an entry very soon, guys. All right, there we go. All right, guys, I'm gonna try out some ES longs here. Oh no, wait, NQ rejected, bro. Okay, well, I'm sure it's fine. ES seems to be holding up really, really good compared to NQ. So we definitely know what the S&T divergence is. We know which one is leading and which one is not. ES seems to have a lot of room for higher in this case over here. And as long as we're able to hold above 949, we should be good in terms of a bullish bias into the drawn liquidity at 958. All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I kind of oversized a little bit on this one, if I'm being a little bit honest here. Now, today we don't have news from what I know. So as long as we're able to hold that up, then we should be good. Now with the stop loss, since I am setting a little bit heavy, I'm probably gonna put my stop loss at this candle low over here. I haven't placed it yet, so because I do want to give this trade a little bit more time to kind of breathe here. But I'm probably gonna place it around. Because I kind of want to use more of a 6 point stop loss. So I'm probably gonna do like 945. 945 points. Let's see. I'm gonna do 945.50. So sell 30 stop there. So let me kind of edit this over here. 945.50. There you go. Okay. But yeah, I am really liking the way that ES is lined up. Especially with NQ trying to reject back down and kind of just dancing around this recent level of liquidity here. If NQ is able to hold above 650, for the most part, we should be good. Especially with ES trying to flip from red to green on the 5 minute time frame, we should be good. Now, I get it. We kind of did get a little bit of late entry. At least I did. I don't know if you guys kind of hesitated on the entry, maybe got a better entry, or if you guys are still waiting on a better entry in this case here. But like I said, I really, really do like ES longs. Hopefully, this pullback isn't enough to really stop us out before the actual move happens, because it does seem like both NQ and ES want to be bullish. Obviously, NQ is kind of struggling a tiny bit here, but ES is holding up quite good. So as long as NQ is able to hold this up, then we should be good into the drawn liquidity at 958. All right, guys. So that's what I'm currently looking at. But I do kind of wish we did get a little bit of a better entry, or at least I did. I kind of wish I got a better entry. I don't know about you guys. But as long as we're able to hold this candle green and above the fair value gap and mainly above 949, then we should be good for a confirmation for a continuation into higher. But yeah, we'll see how we open up. Now, I'm really hoping that today is not going to be a day like yesterday where you guys know we chopped out all day. And unfortunately, we ended up getting a trade before the chop happened. So hopefully that's not the case today. I mean, everything seems lined up and pretty much set up and ready for today's trade. We just need to obviously make sure that NQ is able to stably hold above 674.50. And if we're able to get that, then we should be pretty good. Now on the 5 minute time frame, from what I'm seeing, we don't have any fair value gaps on NQ just yet. So even if you do want to trade NQ, like I said, there's not much that we can really do here. Not on the 5 minute, not on the 15 minute time frame, not on anything. So yeah. What's your stop loss again? My stop loss is gonna be placed at 6945.50. All right. Now, I'm not going to take this one worry about NQ reversing. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Now, if you want to get a little bit of a later entry, you can. If you want to wait for a little bit more confirmation. But I do agree with you on NQ. By the time that I entered, I did see NQ holding above this. Literally, as I clicked buy, it kind of rejected back down. So hopefully this doesn't really cause any issues to this trade. But we'll see. We'll see, obviously, because you guys can see NQ is kind of struggling a bit. While ES is kind of holding this up, which is a really good sign. Obviously, it can't really proceed any higher until NQ kind of reverses back up or at least holds the buying. So we're going to obviously keep a big eye on NQ and make sure that doesn't really mess anything up here, of course. But we'll see. But yeah, you guys know recently the markets have been very bad, kind of disrespecting or not really disrespecting everything, but just being very choppy in general. So obviously this week is a little bit tricky to trade, a little bit scary to trade. So hopefully nothing wrong really happens today, because I really want you guys to be agreed on the day. Now, obviously, you guys know last night we did end up catching a 30-point trade, which kind of put us in a good amount of profit. But I want to see if we're able to catch a little bit more today. All right. Now, NQ here is trying to reverse here. Hopefully, it doesn't really stop us out here on ES, because it is holding up quite good still. But we'll see. Because right now it's looking a little bit messy, because we are holding below 6949. So hopefully we're able to at least hold above this level of liquidity, so we can at least confirm that we have a bullish bias. All right, guys. Because like I said, NQ is trying to reverse. It's not getting a full-on reversal confirmation yet, but it is holding a bearish bias, while ES is trying to maintain a bullish bias here from this inverse off the 15-minute fair value gap. So hopefully this is not enough to really stop us out, guys, because like I said, this week seems like it's been very tricky both yesterday and today. So hopefully we're able to get something. Now, if we do end up getting stopped out, which hopefully we don't, but if we do in the given case, we could probably still work with something else, because NQ is still looking quite. It looks good. Although we don't have a setup, NQ might be looking pretty good. Mainly off of these two DOL sweeps over here. If we end up holding down, we're gonna see, because both ES and NQ, they seem like they're kind of fighting each other. NQ's trying to go down, and ES is just not letting it at all. So we're gonna see how this actually ends up holding up or down, actually. But yeah, like I said, today we don't have any news, so it's gonna be pure price action from what I know, at least. I don't know if Trump is speaking or anything. I did see someone mention it. But we're gonna see. Now let me kind of put out that I'm live on YouTube over here. What's good, YouTube guys? What's going on? What's going on? Obviously, it can't really But yeah, let me check out ES. I mean NQ. Yeah, NQ seems like it wants lower, man. It might hold ES down. Um, I don't want to say that I rushed this entry because at some point we would have had it entered. Mainly NQ was kind of holding it down a little bit here. It seems like. But if I waited any longer, it would have stopped. I would have gotten the latest entry ever on ES. Like I would have entered at the price target. So I really had no choice on it on ES here. So hopefully this is just a pullback before we hit the stop loss. We're kind of just still dancing around this fair value gap. In terms of a fair value gap on NQ, though, I'm not really seeing. Actually, I am on the 5 minute. But either way, we're probably gonna hit a price target beforehand. And ES is really struggling to go lower. So I really want to say that ES is looking bullish. It's just NQ is holding it down way too much with this DOL sweep off of 674. So hopefully we can. I know that ES is getting a little bit of a pullback here, but hopefully it's not enough to hit 945.50 because that's where I have my stop loss. But I really want these longs to play out here because it looked really promising at first, but NQ really stopped it out here at 674.50. So I want to say it's really hard to tell right now. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. Like I said, guys, once NQ gets even the slightest amount of buying pressure, ES should just be able to automatically just rip up like crazy. But it's really hard to tell right now when one is bullish and the other one is bearish. I don't want to say I rushed it today, honestly. Like I said, today has been a very, very tricky week. Like, very tricky. I haven't been able to get it. I know last night we got a winning trade, but yesterday and today just have been very hard. But I don't want to blame the chop today. Yeah, guys, I got stopped out, man. Oh, man. My bad, guys, man. These setups look really promising, but I just can't get the grip of it, bro. Because one is looking bullish, the other one is looking bearish, but one is looking stronger. It's really tricky, man. It's really tricky. I'm gonna see if I can work with something else, mainly on ES again, because NQ is just not holding anything, even on the 5 minute time frame. But yeah, guys, once again, my bad, man, my bad. I'm really trying to work with something good here, but the market is just very tricky this week, both yesterday and today. And hopefully, we're just not getting another choppy open without us realizing. You know what I mean? Bro, don't apologize. Nah, bro, it's not like that, bro. It's just obviously I want to be giving you guys my best work, but I don't want to say that I rushed this trade because I mean we entered all the way up here at 954 when NQ was barely even taking out this level of liquidity here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna see how we open up a little bit more. Obviously, it shouldn't take any more than a few minutes. Just to kind of decide if NQ wants to be the one taking control off open, which doesn't really seem like it. It's kind of just holding here, or if ES wants to hold control a little bit more here, and just maybe this is a pullback, an unfortunate pullback, but a pullback because it literally hit 945.50 exactly. I'm open to another reentry off this exact gap because it just seems like it was a pullback, but I just need NQ to confirm that it wants to hold up the buying pressure. And once we're able to get that, okay, well, nice. Literally bottom ticked, bro. You can't make this up, bro. Literally the most tilting thing possible, bro. Like, come on, bro. You guys see this, man. Ah, bro, what a garbage market, bro. We literally get bottom ticked and the bias is correct, bro. Like, what? Now I'm forced to look for a re-entry, bro. Like, make it make sense, man. Ah, such an annoying market, bro. Do you guys see this, bro? Oh, I'm still in. Dude, like, bro, what is this market, bro? Like, you guys see the pump up? Let me see if I can work with the re-entry, bro. And if it pulls the same thing, bro, I don't even know what to tell you guys. Hover over the buy button, guys. All right, I'm in. Oh my god, bro. And I keep getting late entries. Guys, this is the most tilting week ever, bro. Oh man. My bad, guys, for all of this, bro, this week. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like, we get the right read, we get the right everything, and it's just like like I don't even know what to say, bro. I really don't. Guys, let me alert this real quick. and now it wants to play out. Like, it's gonna put me in drawdown for no reason at my literal stop loss. It wicks the stop loss and it pumps back up. Like, bro, it's like it's so tilting for no reason, bro. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it, bro. I really don't. And now we're pumping. Look at that, bro. Like, if you guys never got stopped out, obviously good shit on you guys. Like, obviously you guys should be very, very green on this trade. But me, bro, like it does. Dude, this market is so draining, bro. And I knew we were doing everything right, bro. It looked right. It looked good, bro. NQ was dumping while ES was holding up. Like, make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. And obviously, I get bottom ticked. But okay, I'm gonna stop complaining because you guys, because I know you guys are not here to hear me crying. But yeah, let's focus back on this trade, man. Whatever happened already happened. We can't control the past. Let's hope that we are able to go back in profit with this trade and make a little bit more. All right, guys. Now, for the people still holding, if you guys want to start securing some profits here, we are near a price target. We pretty much hit the price target at 958. So if you guys want to start securing some profits here, go ahead and start scaling out. Obviously, I can't really scale out around this range because obviously my entry got messed up. So I'm going to risk a little bit more and just try holding because it's really my best bet here. But yeah, PT1 hit, guys. So if you guys want to start scaling, if you guys were previously holding this trade, go ahead and scale some contracts out here. PT1 has been hit. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and put it out here one second. But hopefully you guys see what I'm seeing, bro. Obviously, I'm obviously not trying to do this on purpose, but like I said, guys, if you guys want to start scaling here, go ahead. I'm pretty gonna take the risk, and obviously I have to hold for a little bit more because, I mean, bro, you guys saw what happened, bro. I can't make it up. I don't even know what to tell you guys. In all honesty, it's super annoying, but it is what it is. It's one of those weeks, you know. How are you guys sitting, by the way? Are you guys good? Are you guys green? Green. NQ's ripping. I know. We don't have a setup on NQ. So, I mean, we are in a fair value gap here. We just finished taking out some levels of liquidity. I'm hoping that, I know that we hit a price target here. And I know that I personally didn't take profits. Because I mean, I really can't, you know what I mean? I kind of threw away the profits from last night's trade with a random pullback into the exact stop loss, and then it pumps up. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you guys. And I'm seeing a lot of you guys are saying that you guys didn't get stopped out. So if you guys didn't, then by all means, good shit. Obviously, I really hope you guys are taking skills around this area and taking profits. But yeah. Now, NQ on the other hand, if you guys didn't take the trade on ES, maybe because you didn't like it, we do have another setup on NQ if we don't end up reversing, which I really hope we don't, because I really want to take advantage of this entire kind of bullish run here that we're getting. But if you guys do want to look to get another potential trade while I hold this ES trade, I'm sure I can probably give you guys another like setup here. If you go on ES, I mean, whoa, oh my, what the fuck? Okay. What the hell? Do you guys see this? What the fuck? Okay, my mood completely changed. What the fuck just happened? Hold on, let me type this up. One second, guys. Did you guys see that random spike? What the fuck just happened? I mean, I'm not questioning it. Whoa. Okay, I'm taking full profit. Okay, my mood completely changed. I don't know what happened, but PT2 hit in a blink of an eye for some reason. And NQ is about to inverse his fair value gap that I was about to tell you guys off the 5-minute time frame with a bullish bias. But what the hell just happened on ES? My mood completely, I'm sure you guys could hear it. Like, what just happened? In a good way. Hold on, guys. Dude, what is happening? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Guys, hold on, hold on. One sec, one sec, one sec, one sec, one sec. Oh shit. Huh? Why are we pumping up so hard? I mean, I'm not complaining. Wait, how are you guys doing? How are you guys? Are you guys good? Are you guys back good for the green and everything? Don't go. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Dude, what a stressful ass market, bro. Oh my. Dude, I can't do this, bro. This week, I can't do this, bro. If the market's gonna be moving like this, bro, let me take a deep breath in and out, bro. Bro, what the hell just happened? Okay, what is NQ doing? Okay, so back to what I was saying. All right, guys, forget about the ES trade right now. The ES trade hit most of the price targets. It's good. If you guys might want to look to trade NQ, you could potentially look for a good buying aggressive count. Wait, is Trump speaking? I think Trump is speaking. Hold on. Because price is moving crazy, and someone said that Trump is speaking today. Hold up. Trump speech schedule. Wait. Does anyone know if Trump is speaking? He's not speaking yet. Then why are we moving like this? He's speaking at 10 in the morning. So not yet. It says here, the president delivers remarks at the House GOP member retreat. I don't even think that's bullish. Wait, so why are we... Bro, guys, I am so fucking confused, bro. I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice. This week is hell. PMI? No, that was yesterday, bro. That was yesterday. Could be manipulation. I mean, that's the best thing I can imagine. You know what I mean? There's no news. There's nothing today. Bro, I lost money and made so much more. Dude, I don't even want to talk about today. Once again, guys, I'm so sorry for today and the performance today. Obviously, you guys saw it since market open. We had a setup, we had a bias, we had everything. We entered, we got bottom ticked for some, just cause, and it pumps back up 3 times harder. Like I physically can't do anything in that case. You're good. It happens. I know, bro. I know. Don't worry. But like, bro, like for what? Why does it happen, bro? I don't know. Man, that pump on ES saved one of my PAs. Okay, so are you guys green? If so, by the way, if you guys are green, obviously post your profits over in the profit channel. I'm assuming most of you guys should be green because I did see a lot of you guys didn't even get stopped out. But if you did, obviously, I'm hoping that you guys re-entered. So red? No, wait. So you guys didn't re-enter, right? Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of you guys are also red. No? Well, fuck, bro. Oh, boy. But wait, how for the people that are red, how come you guys didn't re-enter? No, I know some of you guys are green. I know some of you guys are green. But how come you guys didn't re-enter? Let me see. Because of yesterday? Well, obviously I can control that. Lost 400, made 300, minus $100 in the day. Okay. But yeah, let me ask you guys, what for the people that didn't enter, like re-enter, why didn't you guys re-enter? Because you were not confident in your call out? I never said I wasn't confident in my call out. I was just bothered because obviously we got bottom ticked for no reason, but I was never not confident. I never said that. I didn't re-enter because I hit the daily loss limit. Okay, so we have to size down on that part if that's the case. Are you looking for an NQ trade? Dude, I think I'm done. But I want to be done for the week, bro. I can't because obviously I'm still red on the week from yesterday. But we gotta keep going, bro. But dude, this market is so fucking hard, bro. We entered for scaled out at TP1, not making enough back. Okay. 4 losses in a row are frightening. Well, we didn't get 4 losses in a row, so we're good on that. You act too nervous, bro. I mean, that's just how I am, bro. I mean, it was scary, but the setup was still there, which is why I also re-entered with a little bit heavier size. What's your stop loss size for the indicator? 5. You can do 5 or 6. Depends how much you want to risk. NQ indicator showing longs at NQ. Yeah, it should be. I mean, everything is pretty bullish right now. Okay, so you're break even. Green didn't get stopped out. Okay, you're Gucci. Can you go over NQ? Yeah, let me do that. But oh my God, dude, like, bro, I don't even know what to say, bro. I really don't. Let me see what NQ has real quick, guys. For the people that might want to take NQ. Obviously, I'm sure if you guys are looking to take NQ, you guys should obviously already been in. Like, even you can't enter now; it's already way too late. But if you guys were paying attention, if you guys look at the 5 minute time frame, obviously you guys see that we're inversing the 5 minute gap that we created on Friday. I thought we created it yesterday, but on Friday, we're inversing this 5 minute gap. There's literally nothing stopping us until 780. So NQ longs look really, really primed right now. If it wasn't for ES, I would have for sure taken this trade like a million trillion percent sure. I mean, not only did we take out about 3 levels of DOL to the upside, and we're holding above it with a lot of buying pressure, but we also are inversing a bearish valley gap, not one but two bearish valley gaps, which is the 15 minute gap here and the 5 minute gap here, and we have enough buying pressure to actually lead us into 780. Think of the buying pressure like fuel. We have enough buying pressure to really see 780. So yeah. Um, and if you guys are still holding ES, the final price target did get hit. So obviously look to secure full profits here. We're gonna go ahead and move over our focus from NQ, from ES to over to NQ. All right, guys. So I'm done with the ES trade. If you guys are in or not, look to take full profits here. All right, guys. But looking at the NQ trade, I'm gonna do a quick poll in the chat. You're out. Nice, bro. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a quick poll in the chat for NQ. Let me know if you guys are taking it or not, so I know whether I should even be commenting behind it or just waiting for the next setup. Real quick, guys, go react to this poll here. All right, guys, go react to that poll there. Augustus David, I knew it was long. You cut the trade, but there was a fake out. Not that there was a fake out, bro. I mean, we did have our reasons in pulling back. It's just very unfortunate, but we literally pulled back to the exact decimal of our stop loss, and it went back up, bro. Even if we had a 0.0001 extra stop loss, we wouldn't have gotten stopped out. It's like that part really annoys me. So we could have made so much more on this trade, but unfortunately, shit happens. But yeah, I'm gonna check the poll right now, guys. Let me kind of just put this out because I know we are pumping up quite a bit right now. But yeah, let me open up my NQ here. Hold on, guys. I'm doing like a million things right now, bro. My mind is literally all over the place. Once again, guys, I apologize for the performance this week. You guys must typically never like this. But yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So let me look at the poll real quick. Let me see. Okay, so 119 votes. Okay, so a good amount of you guys are actually taking it. I thought it would be a lot less for those that took longs on NQ. But yeah, let's kind of go over it real quick. All right, guys. So NQ, what do we have here? Well, looking at NQ right now, obviously we can see that we're pumping up quite a bit with a lot of buying pressure. And the reason for this, guys, is obviously once again we took on that one. Well, I deleted one of the levels, but we took out 3 levels of liquidity to the upside, including the DOL at 708. And by us taking out this level of liquidity and holding above it with enough buying pressure, we were able to inverse this 5-minute fair value gap here. And from this 5-minute fair value gap, the bearish one, to the price target, there is nothing stopping us from getting stopped out. Well, we can't get stopped out. Like if you're in the trade, yeah, you can get stopped out, but it's not very likely because obviously there's nothing in between your price target and your fair value gap. All right, guys. So if you guys took this trade, there's literally nothing stopping you to 780. Obviously, you should be scaling around this area because you're quite green on this trade. I'm assuming about 30 points. Yeah, you're up 35 points on this trade depending on your entry. So you're up about a 1-to-1. So if you guys took this trade, obviously look to take some scales around this area. I really wish I would have commentated behind this trade, but guys, I cannot be focusing on 2 trades at once. This happened while we were still in the ES trade. So obviously, I really wish I would have given you guys this trade a lot cleaner. But if you were paying attention, obviously you guys know to have taken it. You know what I mean? If you guys wanted it. But yeah, 35 points up on this NQ trade if you guys took it. Like I said, from this fair value up to the price target, there should be absolutely nothing stopping you from seeing 780. We're about 10 points away from it regardless, so we should be able to see it. But yeah. So hopefully you guys are sitting pretty green on this one if you guys did end up taking it. All right. No more ES twin. It always takes our money. Well, we made, once again, guys, we got the right read on ES. It was just very, very unlucky timing because while ES was holding bullish, NQ was holding bearish, and NQ just had just enough selling pressure to shoot us down into the exact decimal of our stop loss on ES and shoot back up. Why? I don't know. Does this not ruin your consistency? What? Trading ES? Or what? I don't really care about my consistency, bro. As long as I'm making money, that's all that matters, bro. No, making 2K with no. The more buffer you have on your account, you'll be fine. The more buffer, the more you can make, the more you can lose, and so on. I thought Apex was really strict. It depends on some rules. But yeah, guys. There's pullbacks to create a wick on the 4-hour. I mean, we're not really using the 4-hour though. I mean, for what? You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna try. Hold on, guys, because my cat's freaking bad. Cookie. Okay, so I'm not gonna call it a day yet. I know I'm green and everything. I know a lot of you guys are also green, whether you took ES or NQ or whatever. But I know a good amount of you guys are also pretty red because you guys didn't take the reentry. Now, obviously, I cannot control that. I alerted the reentry and it played out. If you didn't take it, then I can't really control that much. But I do want you guys to be green, so I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer, and I'm gonna see if I can get another setup for you guys to play out. All right, guys. Now, please, like I said, please, please, please. You guys have seen the trades yesterday and today. Bear with me. All right, I'm trying my best here with this week's market. Obviously, it's not as clean as what it's been for the last 2 or 3 months. Obviously, you guys know we've been on a crazy streak for these last 3 months with barely any losses, like barely even 2 losses. But obviously, the losses are kind of catching up to us now. Today was kind of unexpected, but yesterday was quite heavy. All right, so I'm gonna try to give you guys another trade. Once again, guys, if I alert a re-entry and you don't take it, that's not my fault. All right, I alerted the trade. I told you guys I entered, blah blah, whatever. If you didn't take it, not my problem. You know what I mean? Because obviously I can't be stressing out like how I am right now, but just because you're choosing not to take the trade. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm gonna try to find you guys one more trade and see if I can give you guys obviously another trade so you guys flip back green if you didn't take the re-entry on ES or you didn't take the trade on NQ. But I repeat, I'm not gonna stress over you guys if you guys don't take the re-entry. If I say it and I alert it and everything and you don't take it, that's not my problem. All right, guys. Does the indicator see anything? Yeah, the indicator is currently in longs on NQ. It's off this fair value gap here. Obviously, like I said, I really wish I would have alerted this one or at least guided you guys a little bit better through this one in time. But I can't focus on 2 trades at once. Obviously, we were still in the middle of a trade on ES while it was pumping, and an NQ confirmed the entry. I can't control that. All right. But yeah. Yeah, as you guys see, the indicator is still in longs. It has a break-even stop loss, so it's gonna keep displaying longs until it gets stopped at a break-even or if it hits all the price targets. All right, guys. So I'm just going to leave it on for now. But like I said, guys, I'm going to try to give you guys one more setup for the day for those that didn't take a trade. If you guys already took a trade and you guys are green, please call it a day. You guys are seeing the markets, man. It is not good. All right, guys. It's very stressful. All right. How do we get the indicator? Here. You can find it here in this channel. Just click on this hashtag and it should pull up. All right. But like I said, guys, bear with me today or for this week. I know it's very tricky. But I'm going to try my best. All right. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Today, we made it work. All right. But yeah. Bro, I can't stand the Mambo kid, bro. I kicked him off for a little bit, bro. I literally had to kick that kid out, bro. Anyways, bro. Let's keep going, bro. Dude, every 2 seconds, bro. I'm just seeing toxic chats every 2 seconds, bro. I can't stand it, bro. Okay, let's see what we got here. David, I want to follow along the ratio of what you're sizing. How much do you have in your account versus what you risk? Okay, so I typically risk per trade about 700 on a normal day. Like yesterday, obviously, you guys saw I did lose quite a bit. Internal buffer, I have 73K on the accounts, or some accounts, not all accounts. But in terms of risk, I like to risk about $700 per trade with about 7 to 10 contracts. Yesterday was a little bit different. I kind of got a little bit over myself, and I kind of oversized 15 micros with a 40-point stop loss, or about a 45-point stop loss. Both I got stopped out twice yesterday for 40 to 45 points. I don't know the exact number. One with 7 contracts and one with 15. I know it's not something that you guys usually see. Like I said, I admit it. I got a little bit over myself yesterday, resulting in a very, very big loss. But we're making it back. All right. Today we were able to make it back. We're up $600 on the day. Last night we were up $300, $350 on the day. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but last night I ended up taking a NQ longs trade for about 30 points. I know it's not anything crazy, but remember, we were trading at 1 in the morning. Obviously, we're not going to get a 200-point trade at 1 in the morning. You know what I mean? We were barely moving 2 points per minute. You know what I mean? So we got something at least here. It took a very long time. It took about an hour and 30 minutes to get this trade going for 30 points, but it worked. All right? It worked out. That's all that matters. All right, so yeah, last time we caught some profits, and today we caught some profits here on ES. Although it was a little bit messy, we made it work. All right, guys. And look at him DMing me, bro. I'm gonna refund him, bro, and just kick him out of the premium. I cannot stand people like this, bro. I really can't. It's such a headache, bro. Especially with this amount of stress that I have right now, bro. I can't, bro. But yeah. What's the beef? No, there's no beef, bro. It's just bro. Just people get annoying sometimes in the chat, bro. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm gonna try to give you guys one last trade. If you guys are maybe read from the ES trade, like I said, it's not my fault completely because you didn't take the re-entry. Because if you would have taken the re-entry, you would have at least either been break even or green, no matter what. You took the re-entry, okay, so you should be either break even or green. You know what I mean? But for the people that didn't take it, obviously not my fault completely. But I'm gonna try to give you guys one last setup for the day. All right, so I'm gonna completely clean up my chart. I'm gonna take a little bit of a breather right now because I need it. All right, it's been a very long 2 days here. And I'm gonna try to give you guys something to work with here. All right, guys. So give me a second. Let me kind of plan out my ideas here in the chart. I'm gonna go quiet for a second just so I can focus all the way. But just bear with me here. All right, guys. All right, give me a second here. Okay, let's see. So obviously we can tell off the rip, we have a 56-point candle on the 5-minute time frame, which is a very, very bullish rally gap right over here. And alongside that, we can also see that we have a deal. We haven't swept the DOL at 708, but we definitely can with the volume that we have here. And we also have a DOL at 780. So if we want to be super, super bearish, we might as well take out 780 instead of 708. Although if we do take out 708, it can also work out into a bearish bias. It just won't be as confirmed, but still very, very confirmed for bearish, for it to be bearish. But I would prefer 780, because if we take out 780, not only will we get one, but we will get 2 drawn liquidity sweeps, which is even stronger. But it really all depends. Now, if we do end up selling off into 708, confirming a DOL sweep, we could potentially look to inverse this 5-minute fair value gap into the untapped levels of liquidity below, which we have not hit at all this morning. As you guys know, we ended up pumping up like crazy this morning. All right. Yeah, Zen, I'm seeing the chat history, bro. It is the most annoying shit ever, bro. I cannot stand it, bro. It's to a certain extent, you know, like a few times it's funny, whatever, I'll ignore it, but bro, it's just constantly, bro. I just can't. But anyways, so now if you end up getting a 708 DOL sweep or a 780 DOL sweep, we should be working with a 5-minute fair value gap, because I know we have one on the 15-minute, but it probably won't be. Yeah, it'll be the same thing. Now I don't want to look into the 15-minute because we have one there as well. Because we're getting selling right now, and we're gonna expect lower, especially with ES trying to sweep this high as well. We should be expecting lower soon. We're not bearish yet, but we should be looking to be bearish very, very soon. All right. Now, the problem is that although we have a beautiful 5-minute gap here in which we can inverse, we also have a 15-minute gap here which we have to worry about. And I don't want to be telling you guys to enter a trade with a 5-point price target, obviously. But the thing is, if we wait for the 15-minute to get inverse, we're going to be looking at about a 30-point entry. Not bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I thought it was going to be way worse. But I will see how the market reacts. If it's a lot of selling, then yes, we can enter off the 5-minute time frame and anticipate that we're going to inverse the 15-minute with enough selling pressure. But if it's a slow move down, then we will just ignore the 5-minute and just wait for the 15-minute to get inverse. Regardless, if we inverse the 15-minute time frame, we still have a lot of room for lower, about 45 points into PT1, which is more than enough. All right, guys. So we can also wait for that. All right. Now it's really up to you guys. I would personally suggest that if the market slowly grinds down, I would suggest you aim for the 15-minute for an entry instead of the 5 minute. But if you guys don't care about it and you guys want to take the risk for an earlier entry and more potential profits, you guys can definitely look to take an entry off this 5 minute time frame, regardless of the 15 minute. All right, now in my opinion, I really think the 15 minute is all that strong because if you look at the 5 minute time frame, there's not much going on here, but it is an active 15 minute for value gap, so we have to respect it no matter what. All right, and as you guys see, literally as we're talking, we're actually selling off just like how we were expecting. How do we know this? Well, guys, look at the previous candles. We're slowing down slowly but surely. We got buying pressure, a little bit more buying pressure, a little bit more buying pressure, and then the buyer interest is kind of dying down here a little bit. And now we're constantly trying to break candle lows with green to red candle flips, which kind of just confirms that obviously we want to go lower. Not only that, but we also know that today, this morning, we ended up taking out about 3 to 4 levels of liquidity on both ES and NQ. All right, and obviously, since we already took out quite a bit of objectives to the upside, we could start expecting some objectives to the downside to start getting hit eventually. You know what I mean? So we can start looking towards that. All right. But obviously it will take some time, guys. So obviously we're not gonna get a trade in the next few minutes, but we at least have some setups to at least be on the lookout for the next, I don't know, maybe hour or maybe PM session. All right, guys. I think it's a pullback to go up. I mean, dude, we've pumped up quite a bit already, but it's really hard to tell if we're trading in between these two levels of liquidity. Right now, as bearish as we want to be, we technically have to respect the bullish bias because obviously we're still pretty bullish, right? We never took out the liquidity at 780 and we never swept the liquidity at 708. Although we are kind of selling off a little bit, we are still bullish technically. All right, guys. Trump is speaking now also. I mean, I looked at the news report. He's not really speaking about much, so there's probably not much that's gonna happen in the market. I hope there will be, but I don't think there will be. All right. But yeah. Hold on, guys. One sec. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, guys. Anyways, so like I said, I want to see what I can work with. This is just the potential setup that we have right now. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any other setups to the upside other than just some levels of liquidity. But even if we did have some setups to the upside, I really wouldn't even want to take it because, like I said, we already took out most levels of liquidity to the upside either way. So, how much higher can we really go extra? You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see what we can get. All right, guys. But yeah. In the meantime, like I said, guys, if you guys are green, please, all I ask is just call it a day. That's all I ask for. All right, guys, call it a day today, man. If you guys are green, no matter if you're green $40, $100, $400, 600, whatever, call it. You guys are seeing the market conditions. They're not really meeting the requirements to be considered good. It's very tricky, very hard to trade, very unexpected pullbacks. Although, yes, the trades, we might be right on the bias. You guys saw what ended up happening this morning. So please just call it a day. All right, guys. I know I'm stressing out a lot about it because I just don't want you guys to be blowing your account in a market that's not even really worth trading all that much. You know what I mean? So yeah, please call it if you guys are green. All right. But yeah. I see someone asked a question here. Blastus, I was curious about the same question with the consistency rule with Apex. Does Apex not flag multiple re-entries? No, they don't. They don't care about that. You can take a million trades if you want to in a day with the same exact entry, and they won't say anything about it. Yeah, no, they're not strict on that. They do not care about how many entries you get, how many trades you take in a day. They do not care. As long as you're not breaking the consistency rule, you're good. How do you check the Apex drawdown? Okay, so on Tradeovate versus equity, click on equity, and you're gonna see something that says tr.drawdown. Hover over that number, and whatever number that says, that's how much money you have left to lose on that account. Plus, I love you. That reentry was clutch. Yeah, bro. It was something, bro. It was something. David, how are you still around the week? Like I said, bro, I got a little bit over myself yesterday, and I kind of used a pretty big stop loss when I shouldn't have, and I oversized as well because I was really confident in us going lower. I have never seen such a good setup, such a well lined up setup, not working out, bro. So unfortunately, bro, I saw such a good setup yesterday. I oversized twice with a big stop loss, and I ended up taking quite a bit a big hit. So the goal for this week is try to recover everything back and a little bit more, and see if I can end this week green. But if I have to end this week red, at least a little bit red. You know what I mean? I'll be happy with it. You know what I mean? But yeah. I think you read my question wrong. Oh, let me reread it. David, how you still around the week? I'm basically 2 green trades away from being back in profit. So am I. We're on the same boat, bro. We're on the same boat. I'm down like, I don't know, I think like 1.4K on the day. I mean on the week, maybe. So what? Two good trades like how we caught today, and we should be able to be back break even on the week. How much did you size today? I ended up doing 30 contracts on ES on the first entry and 40 on the other entry. Now, wait, before you think about anything, the sizing on ES is like ES barely moves. So you have to size really heavy on ES to make anything. You can't be sizing 7 micros on ES and expect even $100. Like you're not gonna make it. So you have to what's it called? You have to size heavy on ES. Like you literally have to. Like you don't have a choice. I size 5 per account, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Just so you know for next time. Guys, anytime that we trade ES, do minimum 20. Because I promise you guys, 20 on ES is like 7 on NQ on a light day. No, I made my shit back. Okay, so you're good. As long as you made money back. Bro, I vary from 5 to 20 contracts. Will they deny me of the payout rule? It not really. I want to say no. I want to say no because I do the same thing and I've never really had an issue. Actually, I have a few times, but it's really hit or miss. Um, I want to say no though. I want to say no. You're still winning, but you're crazy down there. What the heck? I'm break even today. Yes, lost and reentry made back the lost amount. But dude, it's like it's not even a trade that should have been break even, bro. It should have been a super green trade. But it happens, man. It happens. It happens. Which setup are you looking at? Right now, I don't really have much to really work with. We have to wait for something because right now, price is slowing down a little bit. It's losing some buying interest, but we don't have enough selling interest to take control. We don't have a setup to the upside either. We do have some setups to the downside, but it's gonna take a while for us to even see it because I mean, it's quite far away. So we're gonna wait it out a little bit. We're gonna wait for to see what we can do here, but we do have some setups. So I'm gonna stay on until we see something or at least get closer to it, and I'll let you guys know what the game plan is. All right, we're still in. All right. You're wait, Hun, if your dead ass still in, bro? Dude. Look at this dude, bro. All right. Yeah, he actually is still in. 6,697,4.25. That's where price is at right now. Dude, you guys are crazy, bro. Take something, bro. I know you're up I know you're in 20 contracts, bro. Take something, bro. Take something. Let me see. Break even day today, 1.4K red from yesterday. Yeah, bro. Yesterday was a big hit, bro. I'm gonna try to avoid those big losses a little bit more now because I get it, bro. I mean, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I know you guys can agree with me. But bro, when you see such a good setup, bro, you really just want to make the most money possible with it. And yesterday, bro, such a beautiful setup, gone. You know what I mean? Gone just because of chop that we couldn't even identify because they didn't chop in time. We need 3 good trades to recover. We got it, bro. We got it. Today's only Tuesday, bro. If we get a trade tomorrow, Thursday and Friday with a little bit heavier size, we can definitely make it back. But obviously, this week is not for the. This week is not for beginners, bro. That's all I could say, man. Like a gold, I don't really care about gold. I mean, I don't care what it does. Yeah, it's not really even doing much. But yeah, I'll try my best to give you guys my best work this week. But like I said, guys, just bear with me a little bit here. Right from yesterday, but I sized small today, so I didn't recover. Obviously, the goal here is not to recover in one trade. If not, we're gonna blow our accounts. All right, let's just slowly make it back. Obviously, we learned our lesson yesterday. We oversized a little bit. We had a pretty big stop loss when we shouldn't have. So obviously we need to fix that up a little bit. All right. But yeah, like I said, our goal here is not to make everything back in one trade. not 2 trades, just slowly but surely. All right. Our end goal for this week is to make everything back and a little bit more. All right. Yo, why has it been very choppy in your opinion, David? I have no idea. You would imagine, right? A week filled with red folders every single day this week would be amazing. But so far, it's been the most horrible week in the last 3 months that we've had recently. So, I mean, I don't, I really don't know why it's been choppy, man. I really hope that changes soon. Tomorrow we have NFP. It's not the NFP that you guys are thinking about. It's like some third party NFP report coming out. I think it's called ADP NFP. But I don't know how that moves. I don't think it even moves the market. So let me see. I'm not mad at the loss from yesterday. I'm just mad because I lost more than I was supposed to. I never take re-entries, but decided to yesterday. But I mean, can you really blame yourself or me or anyone? You know what I mean? The setup looked perfect. You know what I mean? Re-entry or not, the setup was literally perfect. I'm not gonna let go of that setup from yesterday, bro. It was too good to not play out. ADP is the largest payroll provider in the world. Yeah, but it doesn't really move the markets all that much. Let me tell you, because I've seen ADP come out a few times with NFP reports, and the market does not react. Let me show you. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what the market actually reacts to. Okay, look. So here we have obviously President Trump speaking, whatever, not important, right? Tomorrow we have ADP non-farm employment change, right? Typically, 8:15 news does not move the market. You're gonna see like a spike, but you're not gonna see the biggest spike in the world. But if you go to Friday, you have the official non-farm employment change, which is the actual NFP. This is what moves the market. ADP, I get it. It could be the largest provider, whatever, but the market doesn't care. The market does not look for its report. It does not move anything. All right. So ADP, it's not gonna do much tomorrow. But Friday, on the other hand, this is what we're waiting for. This is gonna be the biggest news report of the week. All right, guys. It's gonna be like a little mini CPI. Think about it like that. All right. But tomorrow we have PMI yet again and job openings. So if it chops, I really don't know what to say. I really won't know what to say. But we'll see. All right, guys. We will see. David, there are 2 free value gaps on the. Wait, what? Yeah, I have them marked out. You're talking about these 2 right here, right? Oh, okay. No, so I have this free value gap marked up because I have it marked off on the 5-minute time frame. I know, I know I'm on the 15-minute time frame. It might look like I only marked out half of the fair value gap, but no, it's because I'm on the 5-minute. I marked out on the 5-minute. David, is this chat professional? Nah, bro. I mean, I'm not one to be a professional guy, bro. At the end of the day, guys, I don't really have to do this whole Discord thing to really trade. I just do trading because I do this whole Discord thing mainly because it's fun. You know what I mean? Like I've always said this before. Trading it's a very lonely career, bro. It gets very lonely. So, bro, I like to have my fun. A lot of you guys have my same personality and my same humor, so it's fun, bro. But obviously, bro, when you get very annoying with it, bro, and just get overall just very toxic, I'm just gonna kick you out, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is not a place to be professional. Obviously, we're gonna help you if you need help. That's the whole goal here. But obviously, we're gonna have some fun in the meantime. You know what I mean? But but yeah. Bro, ES is gonna take. I don't really care about ES anymore. I already took full profits on the trade and I already hit most of my price targets. I mean, every single one of my price targets. So anything else is kind of like out of my control. But yeah, I just want to see what NQ is able to do here. David, don't sweat it. This can't defeat you or us. I mean, to be fair, once again, I'm kind of stressing out over things that I shouldn't be stressing out. I alerted the reentry. If it was your choice to not take it, that's not my fault. You know what I mean? That's not my problem. As much as I don't want to say like that and come out disrespectful or kind of like like a bad guy. At the end of the day, bro, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Um, it's all your fault, bro. Take it all right, bro. Come on now, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, if I alert something and you guys don't take it and it plays out and I'm green and you're not, I mean, whose fault is that? I can't be stressing my life away just because you didn't take an entry when I did, when I alerted it. You know what I mean? The entry pumped was a late entry. Yeah, but still, I mean, I got a late entry and I still entered on time. David, when the markets get back to normal, I don't know. Whenever they do, bro. I'm not a genie, bro. I wish I was, bro, but I know as much as you guys, bro. I'm just as confused as to why the market is moving so garbage. And I'm really trying here for you guys, man. But yeah. Well, hopefully soon. You know what I mean? Hopefully with NFP at least it recovers, so we don't have to worry about this type of market going into next week. You know what I mean? Um, David, is it true you're and an Apex insider trading? But bro, okay, reword that entire sentence, bro. I mean, no sense, bro. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. Hold on, guys. By the way, guys, for those wondering, yes, I'm still waiting on a setup. I'm just waiting for more of a level to get taken out. More 780 more or so. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see the reaction based off 780. David, you got to put your stop loss 5 points before hours, so it could be our exit. Okay, bro. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, David, genuine question. And I don't want to jinx anything or be like looking too far ahead, but my account balance is currently at 49,500 with $1,200 worth of drawdown. If everything goes according to plan with me sizing 7 contracts per trade, when is a realistic time frame that I can request a max payout? Okay. I would say a good. Let's say, for example, we go back on a winning streak, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys saw it, December, November, whatever. We were on a crazy winning streak, right? And maybe even October, right? Um, I would say in a realistic time frame, a max payout from where you are from where you are right now. Let's say we start a winning streak and you catch every single trade. 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I would say realistically, 2 or 3 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks, I would say. Blast, you need to get mods for the channel and people who are toxic and don't do what they should and talk crap get shadow banned for chatting or messaging. Bro, I don't have the trust for okay, look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, bro. I have one specific reason. Okay, no. It's mainly a trust issue, bro. I mean, guys, I've had so many experiences before. I've had other servers before, but not trading servers, but like, bro, I've had a lot of people screw me over in this community, bro. I do not trust anyone, bro. As much as I don't want to say it, bro, I don't trust anyone, especially with something that I've worked literally like 8 hours a day minimum every single day of my life for the last 5 years. I don't trust anyone with. No, not even 10 feet away, bro. Like, if I have people coming over to my house, bro, I will even go the extra step of even closing my Discord on my computer because I just don't trust anyone with touching anything. Dude, I've worked way too hard on the server, and if I give the admin to the wrong person and they go on like a crazy thing where I'm sleeping and they ban everyone or they delete my channels, whatever, bro, I dead ass can't recover from that back, bro. I put so much time and effort into this. I will never trust anyone with that. So bro, I rather just take the extra stress and ban people myself and just take care of the chat myself. Even if I have to catch up on the chat every other minute of the day, bro, I'm gonna do that instead of trusting anyone, bro. I don't, and trust me, bro, I've trusted people before. For example, KP, and people go behind me and stab my back. The one time that I let people actually, use the server, and bro, I don't trust people. Never ever. Is Nate Future still here? Yeah, but he doesn't have admin. Trust me, guys. I don't trust people, especially with something this important in my life, bro. No, never. Never, never, never. So, okay, bro, come on now, bro. Alex, we're not new here, bro. This happened like 6 months ago, bro. Yeah, he could do whatever he wants in his own server, bro. But don't come into my server and DM my members when I say not to do it and promote your shit, bro. Like, bro, you're literally breaking the trust. I mean, let alone give anyone admin, bro. That's never gonna happen. Never, bro. Never. Did you fight him? I don't fight with anyone, bro. One thing, guys, I'm here to make money and only make money, bro. Like, I don't care about anything else, bro. I'm here to put on my trades, teach you guys, make money trading and all that good stuff, and that's it, bro. If you're gonna join my server and promote your shit and all that good stuff, you're gonna get kicked out, bro. Like, fair and square. I mean, but maybe you could just make a mod be able to mute and delete messages and I'm banning. No, still no, bro. Because I feel like it can also be a biased thing. You know what I mean? People can get a little bit ahead of themselves with admin and just be like, oh no, but you can't say this and this and this and this. Nah, bro. Like, you guys are here to have fun and talk and everything, and I'll allow it. But if I see people being toxic and everything, I'm gonna click the button and ban you. You know what I mean? Simple as that. If it was being toxic, I mean, dude, you saw it this morning, bro. Like, I have my limit, bro. Like, a little bit of toxicity here and there, it happens. You know what I mean? Losing trades, it gets to you, whatever. I'll allow it. You know what I mean? I'll calm you down and all that stuff, and I'll talk to you. But if you're constantly harassing people and just being super annoying in the chat, bro, I'm gonna kick you out. I mean, and it barely gets to that level with me. Like, you guys have seen it in this whole history of the server. I've only ever banned like 2 or 3 people from the stream. In the 5 years that I've ever like streamed, or no, like the 3 years that I've ever streamed, I have only ever kicked out like 2 or 3 people, and you gotta be doing something crazy for me to be kicking you out, bro. Because I'm a pretty nice guy, bro. I don't like banning people. You know what I mean? Especially people that pay. But bro, if you get to that point, bro, I'll simply refund you, bro. And just get you out of here. You know what I mean? Can you ban me? I mean, bro, you asked for it. All right, bro. See you on the flip side, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I get that, but a mod wouldn't have control to do something like that. Nah, but I rather just do it on my own, bro. David, can you set a timer for this chat, like 15 seconds per response to reduce the volume of unnecessary text? I mean, at the end of the day, it says I'll always catch up with every chat, regardless. David said, focus. No, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Now, obviously, in terms of stress, from what I've been having, obviously, I don't want this market to be blowing any of your guys' account up. I want you guys to be requesting payouts. I want you guys to be making money trading. And yeah, we've been doing it crazy these last few months, like with a crazy winning streak. But obviously, yesterday and today have been a little bit messy. Today being a little bit, more manageable, being pretty green and everything with both NQ and ES. Yesterday, on the other hand, really set me back quite a bit in terms of mental. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I got very, 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 very tilted. Something I was so confident in didn't end up working out. It's going to happen again, but it gets to you at the time, you know what I mean? So obviously, like I said, I want you guys to be requesting payouts. I'm not one of these people that, I promote an affiliate code and I want you guys to blow an account. And I don't care if I blow my account. I don't care if you guys blow your account as long as you're using my code. No, man. Like I couldn't care less about that code. I genuinely want you guys to be requesting payouts. That's why I try so hard with these streams and stress so much. Because right now, look, guys, I'm green 600. I've been green for the last 40 minutes in the day. I could be going back to bed right now because I'm dead tired. I can be going to go play my game right now, but I'm still on. Why? Because I want you guys to be making money. I know not everyone might have caught the NQ trade or the ES trade, so I'm trying to stay on to give you guys one more trade. You know what I mean? But yeah, like anyone else right now, I could be getting off right now and just going off with my day and just being selfish because I'm green and maybe some people aren't. You know what I mean? I don't want it like that, bro. How much Christian do you have in your accounts right now? About 73K. Oh, let me drink some water, bro, because I'm super dehydrated. Do you think we'll trade into 780? I mean, I can't even believe that we even went so close to it. 1 point away, we didn't even take it out. But I'm sure we will. I mean, you know, he finally said it, dude. Anytime someone asks about my buffer, I always say, yeah, 73K. And then my other accounts have 60. On the account that I'm currently trading on right now, I have $63,697.66. Bro, you gotta go to bed early. No, look, yesterday was a different story, bro. Yesterday the trade kept us up to like 2 in the morning, bro. Balance or buffer? No, bro. I wish I had a 73K buffer, bro. No, that's my balance. How do you exit a trade or take profit? Here, watch this video. It should guide you. Let me see. Let me send you the video. 1 sec, my man. 1 sec. What was your question? Where was it? Oh, right here. There you go. I sent you the video, man. Just save the link and watch it in your own time. David, we twins, bro. You have more. You have more than I do, bro. Well, to be fair, yesterday I had more than you did because remember, yesterday I took the heavy loss. I took 2K of a loss. So on these accounts, I had, I had 65K on these accounts, but now I'm sitting at 63,697.66. I took a 3K loss. Okay. So you got it more than me, bro. But yeah. David, how did you find the 40-point rules to make a fair value gap valid? Bro, when I was learning the strategy, I was looking at what got more respected. Obviously, when I first started off with the strategy, I used to use just whatever looked like a big candle to me, whether it was a 25-point candle, a 100-point candle, I would just use it. And I wanted to like set rules to myself, like strategic rules, if that makes sense, with numbers. And I've noticed that 40 points seems to be getting more respected than anything less than 30 points. So I just went by that, and ever since then, I've always stuck to 40 points. Now you have people like Karabi that they don't really care about points. They just look at the candle size, and if it looks like a fair value gap, from what I know, I think that's how he trades. I don't really tune into his streams all that much as often anymore. But like Karabi, I'm pretty sure, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he just looks for a big candle no matter the point, and he trades off that candle. All right. Like I said, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I personally don't know myself. I don't really tune into streams all that often anymore because I'm very busy. But yeah, you guys let me know. You guys let me know. But let me check this out. Hold on. They were moving down. What are you looking for? So far, nothing yet. I'm still waiting on a D-wall sweep. We missed 780 by literally 1 point. So we can't work off a bearish bias off here. We're technically still bullish, but we're shooting down into 708. So once we take out 708 and stably hold below 708, we should be able to start working with some setups here. All right, I have 2 setups to the downside. I'll just see how the volume is looking. Whether I want to be taking the 5-minute or the 15-minute inverse here. Bro, Hanif, bro. Come on now, bro. David, how do you even get to the point of the 73K buffer? I mean, bro, you see me do it every single day, bro. It's as simple as just, I mean, dude, I literally do it every day on stream. Every trade that I've ever taken either have been alerted or done on stream. 99% of the trades being, yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I never saw it, bro. I'm gonna scroll up. But yeah, you see me trade every single day on stream, bro. You guys don't see me oversizing. Dude, it's just stable gains. Like it just adds up. I mean, dude, I've been streaming the way I've been trading for the last 3 years. You know what I mean? Eventually, it's gonna. Obviously, I haven't had these accounts for 3 years, but you get the point. I don't really go for oversizing or anything. I just kind of just go day by day. You know what I mean? Eventually, with time, it's gonna add up. You know what I mean? But David, do a payout challenge. Dude, it's so pointless, bro. It's literally the same trades, just me oversizing, bro. It's not fun. It's more stressful. And every little wrong move that I make is going to take a big hit on my account, bro. So I'd rather see myself the stress, take the same trades that I'm taking, just on a PA account. You know what I mean? It's like I said, guys, me doing a payout challenge or not doing a payout challenge doesn't make a single difference in your end because we're still going to be taking the same trades as if we would have taken on a regular account. You know what I mean? So yeah. How much are you able to pay out at a time? Everything, if I want to, but I want longevity in these accounts, so I typically just request 2K per account. For me, that's more than enough. Because remember, I'm copy trading. Could you request? Yeah. For those that don't know, after 6 payouts, you can request pretty much everything on the account. Dude, there are so many questions. Oh my goodness. David, when are you buying the group trading house, bro? That isn't happening, bro. Because, bro, if I put a red trade, bro, I'm gonna get killed in my sleep, bro, by you guys, bro. So yeah, definitely not, bro. Definitely not. Yes, Hanif, I can request. Yes, bro. Yes. I can, bro. Red trade pillow going over your face, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, but yeah. Plus, have you ever gotten this email from Apex? No. At least I don't think. I don't really check my mail that much, but I've never seen this before. No. Was this recently or? Can I pass it even one trade? Yes, you can. Yes. And you'll get funded the same day. Why don't you ever request more? Because I feel like the more that I request, the less buffer I'm going to have on the account or the less drawdown that I'm going to have on the account, which means just more stress, less sizing, and just overall just less drawdown. So for me, bro, like I said, I'm copy trading. So when I request payouts, it's typically about 10 or more per account. No, like 10 total, my bad. 10 payouts per like total per payout. So for me, bro, a 20K payout is more than enough, bro. Like I'm more, bro. Trust me, bro. I can't. I don't even think I'm able to spend 20K in a month if I'm able to. So me making that much in a month from one payout is more than like I'm beyond grateful for it, bro. So yeah, for me, I don't like to like overdo things. I don't like to full port. I don't go for these big $1 million payouts. I don't care about any of that stuff, bro. I like my 2K payouts, and that's it, bro. Stable. Do you have a video of using multiple accounts and connecting them? It's not so hard. If you just go on YouTube and search up how to copy trade on Tradeovate, there's literally a 3-minute video on how to group them and use them, and that's it. Just watch that video. Has it ever felt like not enough? No, bro. Dude, every time I request a payout, bro, I go out, I go to a restaurant, bro, and I feel like $1,000,000, bro. It will always feel like enough, bro. Since you live in Miami, nah, bro, I don't even go out like that, bro. Like, yeah, I'll go out every now and then, bro, to go eat. Because, bro, the one thing I spend my money on, bro, if you guys look at my Amex bill, bro, it's restaurant, DoorDash, restaurant. I don't buy clothes. If you guys know me in real life, because I know a lot of you guys in here know me from real life, bro, I wear the same clothes every single hangout. Every single hangout. I wear the same shit. I don't care. I don't care about any of that stuff, bro. I like my games, I like cars, and I like food. That's all I care about. Big shorts incoming. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're going down. Not big, but we're going down. We're trying. You don't like driving? No, I love driving, bro. Dude, I love driving so much I even bought a racing sim with the VR and everything, bro. Now that's what I will spend my money on, but bro, designer, all that shit, clubs. I don't care about any of that stuff, bro. Yo, why are you photoshopping that, bro? CTD, bro. Come on now, bro. What games do you play? Dude, just racing sims. I've been getting into VR gaming a lot more. So recently I've been playing Half-Life. Bro, that game is fire, bro. Super Hot is also really good. I really want to try to play Skyrim on the VR, bro. I really like dark fantasy stuff. And just all the racing games are manageable. Assetto Corsa, drifting, rally, iRacing, F1. I don't really like F1. I'm not gonna lie. Not anymore, at least. But you get the point. Half-Life is my favorite game of all time. Bro, I've never played it before. I know it's a very old game, bro, but on VR, bro, it literally looks so real, bro. So yeah. Black Mesa. Right now I'm playing I think it's called Alex or something. Yeah, Alex. I think that's what it's called. It's super good, bro. Dave, couldn't you create a separate Express PA then basically full port it till you get a massive payout? I mean, dude, remember, what are the chances that you full port the account and you get 6 payout? First of all, you're gonna get your payout denied because you're gonna break the 30% rule. Second of all, what are the chances that you're able to request 6 payouts in a row, a minimum payout of 2K by full porting, and that account still stays alive? Dude, you have a better chance of winning the Powerball, bro, the lottery, bro. Edwin, bro. That picture's funny as hell, bro. But yeah. Hey, do you only? Oh, hey, I only need $800 to pass 20 PA accounts. PA or evals? I'm assuming PAs, right? PAs, payouts, right? But the drawdown is at 1900, bro. You're good, bro. Dude, the account was like it barely got hit, bro. You're good, bro. Trust me, you're good. You're good. If your drawdown is any more than $1,000, you're more than good, bro. Obviously, unless you're full porting, but I hope you're not doing that either. You know what I mean? But yeah. Is the 30% consistency rule placed by trade or day? Day, by the day. What VR console do you have? I have a Pimax Crystal Super, I think is what it's called. Apparently, it's like the best VR in the game right now. And I'm not gonna lie, no way, bro. It's sick. It's fire. I love it. But bro, it's very, 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 very demanding on your computer, bro. I have a 5080 with a 9800. I think that's what you call it, 9800 X3D CPU, and even on medium graphics on some games, like my computer crashes, bro. That's how powerful that VR is. Do you play Assetto Corsa? Yeah. Let me show you guys. Actually, I actually no, because it has my address. Bro, I was about to do that. What's it called? I ordered a wheel for drifting and rally because I have an F1 wheel, but I don't have like a round wheel. So it's coming hopefully on the 8th. It says the 8th of this month, so in 2 days. X3D versus no, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I look at that was gonna be more. It was like $400 for a CPU. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, they're not super expensive, bro. Now a 5080, that hurt the bank a little bit. Now guys, look at that chart. Honestly, we're slowly grinding down to 708 here. So we'll see how we approach this fair value gap. So obviously, I'm still watching it. Obviously, I'm still kind of talking to you guys a little bit about games here and there. But obviously, we're still waiting on the setup here. So obviously, just give the market a little bit of time, and obviously, I'll catch up with it once we get close to an entry. David, you gotta host a set of courses. No, bro, bro, we gotta play no hezzy, bro. I was playing it on VR yesterday, bro. I was going crazy, bro. I'm still practicing my white lines though. Like I get it sometimes, but sometimes I don't. I just don't know the full size of the cars yet because I don't really play no hezzy like that. But yeah, David, you like steak? What a random question. Yeah, I do. Nas sells. Yeah, no, trust me, I'm looking at it. We're still kind of bullish. I'm still waiting for a hold below 708 first, so I can tell you guys what's gonna happen. But yeah, how does a whole six payout and up thing work on Apex? Do you can just request a full buffer down to 50k balance if you wanted to? Yes, after six payouts. Before six payouts, you can only request a max of 2k per payout. Above $52,600 target. So if your account's above $52,600, you can request a payout. And if you hit $54,000, you can request a max payout. But at $52,600, you can only request a $500 payout. And the more money you make going forward, dude, my cats are running all over the place, bro. The more money that you make going forward, the more you can request. All right, bro. Show me. All right, bro. Come on now, bro. Why not request a 100k payout then? Yeah, I mean, maybe soon. Maybe soon. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to work on it. But yeah. Were you heavy on bodybuilding or just weightlifting? Uh, weightlifting. But the thing is, I was very, very lean and I had a very strict diet. Like, dude, I was dirty bulking like crazy. So I had a very fast change in my life when I used to go. I don't go to the gym anymore. I really want to though, but I don't go to the gym anymore as much as I really want to. Um, but yeah. I was eating sushi every day. I literally was. Are we getting a trade? We're trying to, bro. We're trying to. Obviously, I can't control the market to make it go down, but we're waiting on something here. We do have two setups with downside here that I might want to give you guys. So I'm just gonna see how we react off 708, the volume and everything, and if there's something good, I'll give it to you guys. All right. And remember, these trades are only for the people that are not green on the day, or if you guys missed all of the trades that we got today, or you just didn't catch the reentry. All right. Like I said, if you guys are green, you're free to get off. I don't suggest you guys keep trading this market. It's very hard to trade. David, why is it ready sometimes to wait for a 30-point rejection to take a trade on the indicator? Because you have both models turned on. So what that indicator is indicating to you is that there's a continuation model happening. So a regular fair value gap trade, not an inverse. How much do you weigh? 145. I used to be 145 of pure muscle with 8% body fat, but your boy got a little bit fat now, so I don't really have my muscles anymore. Or a little bit, but not as much as I used to be before. But I'm sure if I lock him back into the gym like how I used to with my diet and my intensity, dude, I can get back to where I was in a good month with muscle memory. I mean, dude, look at my legs in that picture that freaking that gender bender sent. David, if I'm green, can I take it? I mean, dude, if you want to, I guess, but I mean, you're gonna risk giving back a lot of profits. You say he's fat at 145? Whoa. Hold on. Bro, I'm getting like what is it called? Like the side things. Love handles, bro. I'm getting love handles, bro. Like I'm getting fat, bro. Like I'm getting more fat than what I used to have, bro. So your boy's lacking a little bit, bro. But I mean, dude, I don't know, bro. Sometimes you get too comfortable and shit happens, you know. I'm 5'9" at 150. I'm 5'10". I want to say I'm 5'11", but I'm 5'10". Yeah, 5'11", 5'10" on a good day, whatever. And I'm 145. You just taking this if you're break even. Um, well, I'm not gonna suggest anything. Yeah, I mean, even if you're red or break even or green, I need to see how the market reacts in the first place because I don't want to be telling you guys to take a trade that doesn't even look that good in terms of volume. I'm 7. All right, bro. I'm 6 feet. Bro, no way you're 6 feet, bro. 160. But yeah, bro. In my opinion, bro, no, I know for because it happened before. I've logged out and logged back into the gym a few times in my life, and I get everything back and more in 1 month. Nah, but bro, guys, I don't understand. Um, I don't think you guys understand, bro. Like when I used to go to the gym, bro, like back in my high school days, bro. Let me see if I can find some picture for you guys. Hold on, let me open up my Instagram. When I used to go, bro, guys, I'm gonna show you the picture first, and then I'm gonna show. Let me. Can you look at your archived in on PC? I don't think you can. Nah, you can't. Unless I go to like new. No, you can't. Oh, view archive. Yeah, you can. Oof, fire. Let me scroll all the way down, but this was years ago, or like 2 years ago. But I'm gonna show you guys first while we wait for this trade, and I'm gonna tell you guys what my diet was. I'm gonna tell before I tell you guys what my diet was, bro. I need you guys to like not judge it because it worked. It was like a little cheat code, all right. So for anyone here that's probably like trying to like lock it into the gym, maybe you're in school, or whatever, you want to get big quick. Let me tell you guys the secret, all right. Now, in order for this to work, you have to be lean, all right. I don't. If you're a little bit like overweight, then I don't know because obviously I was never overweight, so I didn't have a specific diet for it. But if you guys are lean and you guys want something, bro, let me put you guys on real quick. Look at this, guys. Look, this is a story from April. Wow, this is actually not so far away. Look, guys, this is me back in April. All right, but now this wasn't my peak. This was me like coming back into the gym. All right, guys. But hold up. Let me find like me at my peak. Hold up. And I know we're selling off, guys. Like I said, I have my chart open. Just let it sell off a little bit more so I can actually get a bias. Let me see. How long ago was this? Okay, look, this was another one. I mean, it's all right. I'll show it to you guys either way. Look, guys, this is another one. This was me at like my semi peak in a way. Okay, so let me show you guys. Oh, by the way, we're about to break 708, so I gotta lock back in. But yeah, guys, and then look, oof, a little pale there. You know what I mean? But yeah, no. Now for my people that are lean in here, all right. I know you guys are gonna judge it, but hear me out. Hear me out. All right, is that AI? No, bro, it's not AI, bro. Okay, so hear me out, guys. I gotta see this quick because we're looking selling off a little bit. Now, if we do get sell off, I mean, I'm probably just gonna wait for the 15-minute time for me either way. Now, guys, hear me out. All it takes, you can eat whatever you want, whatever you want. I personally suggest Chipotle. All right, but Chipotle for lunch, for breakfast though, for breakfast and dinner, guys, hear me out. Hear me out. Protein shakes, but if you're gonna be bulking, I'm paying attention. I'm looking at the chart, bro. Don't worry, guys. Nothing's happening. You're good. You're good. You're good. Relax. Take a chill pill. Guys, if you're bulking, hear me out. Protein shake with olive oil on it. Trust me. I know it sounds disgusting. Trust me. If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. No, bro. Let me finish speaking, bro. Guys, if you put olive oil, like a really good amount of olive oil, in your protein shakes, I know it sounds disgusting, but guys, olive oil has a lot of calories in it and you don't taste it. So if you're trying to bulk up to build muscle and you need calories in your system, protein shake for the protein and for the calories, right? And for creatine as well. Make sure you put creatine in there. Never forget about your creatine. That's what I did. And put olive oil in it so you get the extra calories. I'm telling you guys, it's so much calories that you don't taste. Guys, you need to hear me out here. All right, I did it, and people literally thought I was on steroids in school. I'm telling you guys, bro. I'm telling you guys. Olive oil on your protein shake. You don't take. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that, but you get the point. Try it out, guys, and I promise you guys, it will change everything. Everything. You don't taste it, and bro, you'll get big so fast, bro. You will get full though, but you don't taste it, which is a good part. Because remember, it blends up with like the strong taste of like, let's say for example, you're doing like a vanilla, banana, strawberry shake. It will mix with that, and you're mainly just gonna taste the protein shake with a little bit of strawberry and banana here and there, but you're not gonna taste the olive oil. So you know it's in there because you're getting the calories, but you're not tasting it. So it's a win-win. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, all right, let's focus back on the chart here. No more protein shakes. Because we are selling off. All right, guys. So yeah, we're selling off right now. off of this 708 level, which confirming a bearish bias. Now, with this bearish bias, we can see that we're about to inverse this 15-minute gap alongside this 5-minute gap as well. Now, since I'm going to be doing commentary on this trade and you guys take this trade, obviously it's up to your own risk. All right, now I'm gonna do a quick poll here. Why isn't it showing up in your indicator? Because it should be actually. While I do this thing, let me load up the indicator. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna create a poll here. Which one are you taking? 5-minute IFG or 15-minute IFG below the 5? Okay, because we are setting off quite good. I'm gonna do a quick poll here. Which trade are you guys gonna take? If you guys are gonna take this trade, whether it's off the first one or the second one, which one would you guys take? Remember, the first one has more risk but an earlier entry, which results in more profits. The second one has lower risk because you're not entering off your fair value gap, but you have a later entry with less profits. Which one are you guys gonna take? Let me see. If you guys are gonna trade this. There you go. Okay. Okay, so it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Good to know. Good to know. So about 46 of you guys are going to be taking the 5-minute IFG, while about 54% of you guys are going to be taking the 15-minute IFG after the 5-minute, which is a lot safer. All right, guys. So regardless, we're going to be watching it. Like I said, I'm just going to be watching it for myself, just doing a little bit of commentary here and there, and just seeing what we can do. All right, guys. Would you take this, David? Be honest. If I take this, it would have been off the 15-minute. If I would have personally taken this, it would have been off this one right here. Yeah, also, yeah, the indicator isn't finding shorts off this fair value gap. That's weird. I think it's bugged out or something. That's really weird. I don't know why it's not finding shorts. Is it finding it off the 15-minute? I think it's because the candle's too big. It is? Wait. It is. Yeah, I would imagine it would have. Oh yeah, it is on the 5-minute. Wait, it's marking out a 15-minute fair value gap though. Because on the 15-minute time frame, it should be marking out this entire gap here, which it is on the 5-minute, but not on the 15-minute. Do I have something wrong here? Entry model IFG. Yeah, no. It's on Hanif's chart, but it's not on my chart. That's weird. Because it's finding one here. It's not finding one here off either of these two. Which is weird. I don't know. We'll check it out. Is there more risk than Trump is speaking? Not really. I mean, I don't really think he's really affecting the markets all that much. Let me see. The 15-minute fair value gaps have been bugging out in the last few days. By the way, if you spot any bugs, you guys can always go to this channel here because obviously I don't really use the indicator all that much on stream. But if you guys are using it, guys, and you guys see a bug, go here and then click found the bug in the indicator and just type what you guys found here. So if it's the 15-minute is bugging out, I don't really know exactly what's happening, but just type it here and then obviously we'll check it out and fix it. All right, guys. David, are you gonna tell us when to enter? I'll try. I don't really want to be too responsible for this trade if you guys are gonna be taking it because I should have been done a long time ago this morning, but I still stayed on because I want to give you guys one more setup. So I'm mainly just gonna be watching it with you guys, but I'll suggest where you should enter if you're gonna take it, but just know obviously it's gonna be up to your own risk. All right. But yeah, let's see if we can inverse this 5-minute. I'm gonna focus on the 5-minute first, and then as we go down, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the 15-minute, just so both the people that voted for the 5-minute IFEG and the 15-minute get the best of both worlds. All right, guys. But yeah, now I'm gonna lay out the chart here, the buy and sell entry chart here, chart so you guys know exactly to have a reference as to where you should be entering, where you should be targeting, and so on. I would say you could target like all of these lows here, and just ignore the rest. Because yeah, we do have room for lower, even below this, but I mean, dude, how much lower are you really expecting the market to go? You know what I mean? So you could look at something like this, for example. Is it a 25-point stop loss and a 10-point price target again? Oh, you're trolling. Okay, bro. Come on now, bro. So far, nothing yet, surprisingly. I'm surprised you haven't sold off immediately. I'm sure we're going to do it soon, but... You took the 5-minute inverse above? This one? Nah, you're crazy, bro. You're taking an inverse. If you took off this one, nah, you're crazy, bro. You crazy? Because there's one here, then one here, and then one here. Tell them to make the market dump. They're already trying, bro. They're already trying, but trust. David, if you got a full dump, I mean, maybe, bro. Just maybe. What would the entry be on the 15-minute time frame? The entry on the 15-minute time frame would be over here. Dude, I am starving, bro. My stomach is literally hurting. So hungry I am. Your entry for the 15-minute will be right here. And then you will do... I feel like the market is moving pretty good for a 35-point stop. And you'll have the same price targets. You'll work with something like that. So this will be the... I'm going to label it the 5-minute idea. I'm going to put idea. Because I know you guys are probably going to be... like this and this one like this. 50-minute. There you go. Yeah, you guys can look at something like this, for example. And then obviously the entries are laid out here in the chart. If the trade is, bro, this trade should hit. I mean, dude, we have the selling, we have the trend, we have the momentum, we have the inverse, or we're about to get the inverse. We have room for lower. I mean, how much can we really do here, you know? For the 15-minute, it will be 644, 638. Good looking blast. I got in early and took 30% on it. Got in early. Where though? I'm seeing a lot of you guys are getting early entries, bro. Of what? I'm assuming off this 5-minute here, no? But dude, this 5 minutes is like the riskiest entry you could have ever taken in your whole life. Because not only do you have this here, you haven't even swept the liquidity, then you have another fair value gap, and then you have another fair value gap. But hey, if it worked out, it worked out. You know what I mean? Who can I blame? You know? Yeah, let's see if we can get an impulse here. Obviously, I know that right now we're inverting the fair value gap. Remember, guys, if you're going to take the 5-minute entry, please be careful. We have a 15-minute right below it, which adds extra risk, and also wait for an impulse. Right now, I know we're inversing everything here, but we haven't gotten an impulse to show that sellers have enough fuel in the tank to obviously bring us back down even lower. Right? Now, like I said, guys, warning, this is going to be a commentary. I'm just going to be watching the trade. I'm not going to take responsibility for it. I'm not going to take anything. All right, guys. I'm personally done for myself for the day. So this is all up to you guys. I'm just going to watch it with you guys just because. All right. Should my man turn the 5-minute? All right, yeah. I mean, that works too. David, let me see. Your signal. Yo, Hanif, why are you sizing so heavy, bro? You're doing 20 on M and Q. I mean on ES, now 30 on NQ, bro. Like what's happening here, bro? What's up with this? What's up with the sizing, bro? Is this a good enough impulse? Just wait. If you haven't entered yet, just wait for green to ride into a break below here. You're gonna get like what, like a 3-point late entry? Oh no, 7. 5 to 7. 5 to 7. Oh, there it is. All right, but yeah, like I said, just be careful with that 15-minute mainly. And, oh, wow. ES is getting a full-on just complete U-turn here. On the bright side, ES is also inversing a 15-minute gap here. But yeah, ES had a hard U-turn here in price. Let me delete this because we're not in longs anymore. So yeah, everything is pretty much lined up pretty bearish. So the question is do we have enough momentum to even seek lower? Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm just going to be watching this one today. Let me open up NQ here. I might have to fix my OBS though. Hold up. NQ, there we go. I just want to have that NQ chart open. Have you approached the 15-minute gap yet? Yeah, we're inside of the 15-minute gap now, guys. So any bounce can potentially happen. At least I'm not expecting it, but it can definitely happen. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Let me fix my position size here. We are getting good green to reds though, which is very healthy for selling. That looks good. Oh yeah, we are selling off. I kind of looked away for a second. But yeah, how many of you guys ended up taking the entry from the 5-minute? David, what do I mean by U-turn? By U-turn, I just mean that we were going straight up and then look, whoop, straight down. Kind of like a V-turn, actually. It looks more like a V, but you get the point. U-turn, right? I'm seeing a lot of me's. So a lot of you guys actually took the entry from the 5-minute, which is good because you guys are actually pretty green on this trade. All right, 20 points. Nothing crazy, but green is green. Green is green. All right, guys. Now, seriously, though, after this trade hits 608, I'm going to get off. All right, guys. Because, yeah, I'm starving. Your boy is very hungry. Can we still enter now? If you're going to enter now, just do it off of 638 because if you're gonna enter up to the 5-minute, I mean the entry is long gone, bro. You're like 20 points late, 25 points late. So if you're gonna enter now, just do it based off this 15-minute inverse here. I'm gonna mark it out for you right over here. I mean, to be fair, keep in mind, guys, we are still in the 15 minutes, so anything can happen. So if you guys want to secure some profits here for a little bit, whatever, you can. All right, anything can happen. We're still inside of the fair value gap. Once we inverse this 15-minute, then we should be good to go into 608 because we literally have nothing stopping us into 608 after the 15-minute inverse. Remember, we're still in the 15-minute. All right, so if you enter off the 5-minute, maybe take something, to secure something, but it's really all up to you guys. And ES is also approaching a 15-minute gap here as well, so it can definitely get a little bit dangerous here, but it's your risk at the end of the day. Now, if you guys are waiting for the 15-minute, obviously it hasn't been confirmed yet, so obviously no entry for you guys yet. Yeah, let me secure my $20. Oh, I don't know how much you size, bro. My bad, bro. Excuse me. But yeah, just be careful with the 15-minute, like I said, guys. For those waiting for the 15-minute, obviously the 15-minute hasn't been confirmed at all just yet, so just wait for it to get inverse with an impulse, and then you enter. Now, if you enter off the 15-minute, you should still have a pretty healthy price target. Yeah, 30, 35 points around there. So yeah, just wait on that, I would say. David, how many points does the candle need on ES to be a fair value gap? 10 or more. 10 or more. Let me see. You made $2,000 from this trade. How much did you sell? Oh no, you answered early. I was about to say, what the heck? Bro, still on live? Yeah, bro, I'm just chilling with you guys and just commentating or just watching some praise. I'm not even commentating, I'm just watching. How much should I size with an $800 drawdown? 5. The second trade made me pass my evaluations. Thank you for staying on, Blast. What, the ES trade, the re-entry, or this one? Or the sell-off here? Crazy pullback? I mean, bro, to be fair, we haven't inversed a 15-minute gap yet. So, obviously, keep that in mind. Hopefully we inverse it because I really want you guys to be green, but yeah, we'll see. I hate when I'm trading scary. Some advice on that: size less. If you're feeling too scared on a trade, you're just sizing maybe a little bit too heavy, a little bit too heavy. So yeah, just size that down a little bit. David, yes, still has not inversed its gap. Is that a bad sign? Well, NQ hasn't inversed its gap either. Keep that in mind. Like I said, I think I said like a million times. The 5-minute gap, yes, it's a good entry, but it's a very risky entry because if you inverse the 15-minute here, the 5-minute as well, you also have a 15-minute entry right down here, which is actually where we're bouncing from. And ES is still in the same exact case right here. We inversed the 5 and 15-minute fair value gap here, but we have not inversed the one below. That's what I told you guys. If you don't really care about the risk, do the 15-minute. I mean the 5-minute. If you care about the risk, then do the 15-minute, which will be down here. So we'll see if it takes time. We'll see if it plays out. We'll see if the 15-minute ends up holding. We'll see. Okay, what's up, David? I'm usually using the indicator. Do you have to adjust anything or just put it and let it ride? Just put it and let it ride. We pretty much adjusted everything for you by default. So once you install it, it'll be everything set up. Yeah, unless you want to adjust the stop loss size to your liking, then yeah, you could do it. But everything else, pretty much like Hunter said, it's pretty much plug and play. I thought the 15-minute got inversed by the tick. No, it actually didn't. It actually missed it by a tick. Look at this. Now, obviously, right now, it kind of just seems like it's still a pullback. We're still pretty bearish, especially that we're holding below 708. So as long as we're able to hold below 708, you should be good. It's just a little bit of a pullback off the 15-minute. Obviously, the question is can we really hold it? But we'll see. Like I said, this week's market condition is just overall with any trade that we take is going to be overall just messy. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Dude, I gotta get a case for my phone, bro. I keep scratching my camera on the table. Plug and play. It just means like you just install it and you're just ready to use it. How many points did you catch on your read, David? On what read? On ES? We caught 20 points. Wait, what trade are you talking about? Oh no, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. On NQ, I didn't trade this. This is just I'm kind of just watching it. I just have it here on the chart, and I told anyone if you guys want to take the risk, by all means, look to take it. But yeah, it says in my sub. I mean, well, I don't know if you have it at 701 or not. Essentially, it's too late to enter. No, but don't enter yet. If you're already this late to entering, just enter off the 15-minute gap here because the 5-minute already did its thing. It already got inversed. Once the 15-minute candle closes, can we also play the continuation shot of the new 15-minute continuation for that's forming? Honestly, yeah. It closes in 1 minute, so yeah. If anything, it might be a pullback into that. Yeah, 60 points. Oh, good eye. I actually didn't see that. Yeah, that can actually happen, especially on ES. ES looks a little bit more bullish than NQ. But it is definitely possible. Okay, let's see if we can hold this candle from red to green. I mean, green to red. Remember, for the people that haven't entered yet, if you guys want to enter, you guys want to risk it with this trade and everything, your best bet will obviously just be the 15-minute now, just because the 5-minute already kind of did its thing. And I hope this trade plays out quick, bro, because I'm so freaking hungry. Everyone's fine, bro. Yeah, boy, gotta eat, bro. Chipotle and olive oil. You already know, bro. You already know. Hopefully the market doesn't chop here, bro, because I look, you want to get off already, bro. I watched a video and it's buying and selling on TradingView the same as TradeAvate. Do not use TradingView. TradingView sucks for orders. Always use TradeAvate. TradingView is super delayed. Super, super delayed. Do not use TradingView. It sucks. Just use TradingView to just chart. So the first trade on both ES and NQ. So I took the wait. So I took the first trade on both ES and NQ. Accidentally trading on mobile and made a profit. Does this count as hedging? Are you on a PA account or eval? I don't know. Actually, good. I don't know if it does because hedging is when you long and short the same thing. If you're in shorts on one and long, I don't know. I don't know how they count it. I've never done it. I've never hedged before. Thanks for your feedback. Of course, bro. I got you. I can't stand looking at the TradeAway charts, bro. That's why you minimize it and you just have it minimized to the buy and sell like buttons. Because yeah, I agree with you, bro. I cannot stand the TradeAway chart. It sucks. That's the one thing they have to fix, bro. I wish they could what is it called? I think the word's amplify. Like add the trading view chart thing, like Tops Up X into TradeAway. That would be the best update ever, bro. They would instantly turn into $1 billion company right there. Honestly, already are. They probably already are. I love the TradeAway chart. Nah. I mean, it's clean, but dude, you can't work with it, bro. Like you can't mark out a gap. There's no magnets. I don't think there is. And I don't know. I don't like it myself. Trading View is so simple, so clean, and you know, I love Project X. They have their issues, but they're good. The idea is they have potential. Obviously, they're still a work in progress. You can't make a prop firm overnight or a broker overnight and expect it to work perfectly. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah. Dude, honestly, bro, guys, if I'm being completely honest, now that most people are in here, well, there's still 400 of you guys in here. I'm not gonna see you guys, my close ones, since you guys are staying with me so long, bro. I do not want to trade for this week. I'm going to. I'm gonna force myself to. But bro, like I just want to get so far away from this week, bro. Like you would imagine, but you can go on a three month winning streak, bro, and one bad day can just get you so mentally drained, bro. I don't want to consider today a bad day though. Although today we did get wicked out on the first entry, I did end up ending green today by $600 profit, which is, I'll take, obviously. But dude, it is so stressful, bro. Why don't you just size less? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this week, bro. Because if I size less, I'm gonna no matter. I mean, if I'm gonna size less and I know I'm gonna end right on the week, I might as well just stay cash and just wait for next week. You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. You know what I mean? Because I at least want to try to end green on the week or break even, at least. But bro, if I size less, then I'm not really gonna be making much to what I lost yesterday. And bro, I mean, it's gonna be pointless training this week, bro. Because I know this week is gonna be horrible, especially with all the news that we have. So yeah. Damn, yes, bro. If it's stressful, just deal with my accounts. All right, bro. Do you have micro evals to go straight to minis? Do evals. Evals, I mean, evals. Micros. Micros is just easier. David, what's your opinion on Andrew Tate getting clapped in the ring? Look, man, I'm all about positivity, bro. But I saw how the other guy fights before, bro. I do not know how Andrew Tate lost that shit, bro. In all honesty, I'm sure we were all just as confused. You know what I mean? It's reverse key. I got your reverse keys, bro. DM me again because right now I have a list of DMs. I marked all my DMs as red yesterday because I had too much. So just DM me again. It's bouncing off the VWAP. Well, we're kind of also bouncing off the 15-minute gap, which we're kind of just waiting to get an inverse as well. Made it worse with this video after. Yeah, he literally admitted to like purposely losing on purpose. He made it look like he lost on purpose so he can make money. So he lost the fight, but he made $88 million, and he admitted to it. I mean, dude, if you're gonna do that, bro, at least don't admit it to it. Thankfully, though, no one really cared, so I guess it's not illegal. I mean, I'm sure it's illegal, but he's not gonna get punished for that, dude. No one gives a shit. Yeah, he's rich enough. No, yeah. Well, he claims that he's rich, but he's taking on these like gambling deals and stuff. And yeah, I don't know, man. People have been faking it a lot recently. Jay's probably gone for me. I have like $600 left in drawdown. Do four to five micros. You should be good. Does he have hella money? So what's the point? That's the thing. Like he claims to have a lot of money. I mean, dude, we've seen his crypto accounts. I'm sure we've seen it. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, dude, it's a free $88 million. I mean, dude, if you told me that I could bet on myself to lose on a fight for $88 million, dude, I'm getting my ass knocked out, bro. I don't give a shit, bro. So I guess you know, I mean, it's a mindset. You know, I mean, money is money at the end of the day. Yo, all right, bro. Y'all see Money Motive made 11 million, bro. Be careful with what you see online, bro. Be careful with what you see online. Did I have $30? What? What? Actually, what the heck did you do to have $30 left in drawdown? And no, you might as well just start off a new account because one micro to build it back up is gonna take decades. Yeah, no. You're better off just restarting. But what the heck? What the hell happened? I was 3 points away from my team, bro. Yesterday roasted me. We start on 5 PAs. I mean, you could try, but don't. Your best bet is look. Your best bet. I get it. You could do one micro and hope to make it back, but even with one micro, one little pullback can really stop you out. My best thing that you could do is look. Sometimes the TradeAway platform glitches out, and you can go into negative drawdown, which means that the stop loss hasn't registered yet, right? So what you could do is what's it called? If you full port or not full port, but like size like 20 micros and you take a trade, yes, you're for sure gonna hit the drawdown. But sometimes the system doesn't register that you hit the drawdown, so it will just continue holding that trade. And if the trade goes down enough, like into profits, you can bring that account back up. But you gotta get very lucky. It only happens sometimes. It's like a 50-50 chance. Sometimes when you enter, it will instantly blow your account. Sometimes when you enter, it will hold it past the drawdown and really hold the trade all the way through. One time I was gonna blow an account. I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna full port it. And I ended up hitting the drawdown on the account. I sized 25 micros. I went $1,000 into extra drawdown, so I was negative $1,000 in drawdown from where my account was supposed to be blown at, and the account recovered. The trade ended up hitting, and the account recovered. It never registered. I don't know why. I don't know how it works, but it just happens sometimes. So, in my opinion, that's probably your best bet. I need to go. Hey, bro, take it easy, Andrew, bro. But yeah, guys, bro, you guys are seeing, man, this thing is not getting respected, bro. I'm getting off, bro. I'm not even gonna bother watching anything anymore, bro. I'm getting off this. If you guys want to look to take the 15 minute instead, you definitely can as well. But for me, bro, I'm starving, bro. I'm gonna take my profits and run off, bro. I mean, if anything, you could probably use the this up here, but I'm not even gonna bother watching, dude. I want to get off the markets and just take a mental break off this shit, bro. At least for today. What about the 25? Nah, bro. I don't care about longs. I don't care about short. I'm done, bro. I'm done for the day. What a horrible week so far. I agree. I'm also pretty red. Although that ES trade did get me a little bit back into into my zone. Um, I definitely I need to see what I can do for this week, bro. Terrible. Yeah, no, it's been a terrible week for all of us. To start off. Now remember, for those entering, you guys are getting tilted. Please don't get too tilted. Remember, you guys did end up technically entering off the riskiest entry possible from a 5 minute fair value gap when we had a 15 minute right below it. All right, so obviously you guys knew the risk if you guys took the trade. So I don't want to see anyone complaining, but yeah, no, for me, bro, I definitely want to get off too, bro. Like this market is so draining, bro. Do you enter on a computer or phone? Computer. Just blew all my profits plus. Up to 5 minutes. But dude, like if you, I literally told you guys, if you guys are in profit, do not take the trade. How many times did I say it, bro? Like, not only did I say that this 5 minute entry was going to be the riskiest one, also we're getting like a little bit of a retracement here. So probably going to reject back down into a 15-minute inverse, which I'm not even going to bother watching. I don't care about it enough. I'm not even going to take it myself. But like, bro, if you guys are green and you guys are taking off the riskiest entry possible, like, dude, come on, bro. Can't help everyone. I don't know what to say, bro. Do you not use the copy trading software? I mean, I use TradeAway. That's about it. You risk 10 micros, typically 7. 7 to 10. David, your question. How do I come back from a 1.7K loss from yesterday? I have $400 left in drawdown. Did you take the trade from today, the ES trade? Or no? Can you answer my one question? Yeah, ask it again. I kind of missed it. It went break even for me. I mean, dude, just size the usual, and you should be chilling. Just slowly build it back up. If you do 7 contracts, no, you have do 5. Start off with 5, build a little bit more buffer, and then work with 7. You should be good. I mean, shorts off the 5-minute rejection. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Remember, even shorts off this still looks really risky because this 15-minute can still hold you down or hold you up. So yeah. I'm sure if you get like a good green to red off this 15-minute from a fair value gap rejection to an inverse, it could definitely work out. But obviously that 5-minute, for those that took it, obviously you guys knew the risk. You know what I mean? I mean, I only said it like 20 times, you know? Can't even load up into TradeAway. It's just a gray screen. For me, it's loading. I mean, maybe if I refresh it, it'll probably bug out. But yeah, did you guys' TradeAway crash right now or no? It'll probably come back up in a few seconds, but it's working perfectly. Yeah, for me, it's working pretty good. I mean, everything's like loading. With the stop loss, in make exit the market for you, right? Yes. Everyone, when does the discount end? The 90% off tonight. If I cancel my subscription on Apex, yeah, they will. How much is a funded account monthly? It really only takes one month to pass them, so it's really of a lifetime fee. Monthly is like $19 right now. David, Apex sent a message that everyone has the evals 90%. No, the PA discount was extended. The 90% off was not. The 90% off ends tonight. For me, it says after the first month is $90. But like I said, it shouldn't take you more than a month to pass an account. It should take you max 2 weeks. Typically a week, but sometimes people pass it in a day. So yeah, you should be good off the $98. The indicator showing this still? I don't think the indicator got stopped out. Huh? Yeah, the indicator never got stopped out. It seems like. David, I'm down 550 on 3 accounts, so I risk going with 3 micros each. You're probably not gonna make everything back though. But yeah, the 15-minute gap is gonna be the most like perfect entry that you can get in this scenario with this type of setup and bias. Yeah, but it's gonna be my first time, and I don't understand if. Okay, if you don't understand it yet, try doing paper trading first. Get familiar with the platform by not risking any money, any real money, and then try prop firms. Yeah, I would say so. I do like the 15-minute a lot, especially if we're able to afford a 15-minute bearish rejection. then we should be able to see lower. Obviously, that 5 minute was a potential entry, but it didn't really end up holding all that much. It did see 20 points in green, but obviously the 15-minute fair value gap that we knew about kind of stopped it out. So that trade only had so much potential, you know. But if we do reject off this fair value gap here, up here, we hold it red and we inverse this 15-minute, we should be able to see straight into 608. Obviously, I'm not gonna stay on for that long, bro, because I do want to get off. Like I said, I'm already green for myself, so I kind of want to get off for myself too. But it's just something that you guys can watch as well. Maybe I commentate it like through text, maybe later on in the day, but I kind of doubt it. But yeah. Other than that, guys, man, I think I'm gonna get off, bro. I am drained from these charts, but I'm also starving. I'm just gonna, yeah, you can have it and just hold on to it. You don't have to trade it immediately. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off, bro. The market is already slowing down. We're approaching lunch hour in 30 minutes. So yeah. Hopefully you guys were able to end green today. I know today was a little bit messy, just like yesterday, but you know, we did what we could, at least. We did what we could. We can't get mad at ourselves with that. One last question. Ask ahead. Ask ahead. David, I passed my 100K account. So how much should I build up before taking a payout? On a 100K account, I would say 3K. 3K should be pretty good. 3K should be pretty good. For helping time. I got you guys. Of course, like I said, my bad for today's performance. Like I said, I can only do so much with such a bad market. But we can only hope that tomorrow will be better. You know, I hope at least most of you guys end the green with at least the ES re-entry trade and just watch this one with me, or maybe you guys just got off. Had a good day, not a great day, but good. Me too, bro. Me too. Me too. But yeah, guys. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Like I said, I'm gonna give it my all and see whatever the market gives us with its given setups, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. David, rejection at which price for a potential continuation down? You could do something like this. I'm gonna delete this because I'm not even gonna use it. Actually, no. Don't do a rejection for an entry back down, because if you reject off here, let's say for example you have to wait for a 30-point rejection, and then from here to here, you're gonna have a 15-point price target into the next fair value gap. So I would say just wait for a rejection here for a confirmation into bearish, and just wait for an inverse off 15-minute for a lower, and then this will be your entry here, pretty much. It was good, Nate. 3K. Then how much for the payout? Yeah, you hit 3K and you can request whatever payout you want, pretty much. No, you forgot. Yeah, your birthday was today, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Can you set it to enter the market by itself? Yes, but I don't suggest it. I got you, Kenny, guys. Or Kenny and guys. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm gonna get off, man. I am exhausted, bro. I'm gonna see what I can do for tomorrow, man. Hopefully it's a better day, bro. Hopefully it's a better day. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'll see you guys later today. All right, guys. Take it easy, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace. And you too, guys. Hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream. Hopefully you guys were able to end green with me. I know today was a little bit messy, just like yesterday. Hopefully the market conditions can change. But hey, at least we're green on the day. You know what I mean? No matter what. So yeah, guys. Other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Take it easy, guys.